Hello everyone, and welcome to Halo Wars 2, the sequel to the original but quite a long time after and made by a different team, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of changes have been made to the gameplay, what differences there are to spot, and I've been told that especially the cutscenes are a sight to behold in this game, done by Blur, the ones that did the 2 anniversary ones I believe, and they were amazing, so I'm very excited to see those. So, let's jump in and see what our team is up to, because when we left them off, they were drifting in space with no way home. New game. Oh, right, and then there's DLC campaigns, which I will be doing as well, just so people know, because I know that will be a question I get otherwise. So yeah, we'll be doing them, but obviously main game first. Captain Cutter and the Spirit of Fire return to battle a new threat to the Ark. Interesting. Normal, it will be. The enemy will not relent, but a considered strategy should earn you a victory. Recommended for players with RTS experience. Well, I have experience now. I was playing the original game on normal with no experience and managed that, so should be fine on normal. What do the others say? Recommended for players who have mastered Halo Wars 2. That's interesting. It's specifically saying you should have already mastered this game before playing this difficulty. That's interesting, because a lot of games recommend going with, like, a heroic, but they're saying, don't play this one until you've already mastered the game. Wow, yeah. This is what Legends are made of. Nope. Let's go normal. Halo Wars 2 has many new and improved features, and we recommend the tutorial to both beginner and seasoned RTS players. Playing the tutorial for the first time awards a Blitz card pack. No idea what that is, but yes, we'll play the tutorial. New features, we love to see it. Hopefully it doesn't have the same thing that the original did, where there's 2 tutorials, but it'll only give you one. And you had to, like, back out into the main menu to get the second one, instead of it just taking you into it, which I thought was very strange. Hopefully it will just give me everything I need all together, and then go into the main game. In most situations, vehicles will defeat infantry, air will defeat vehicles, and infantry will defeat air.
Good to see you out of cryo, Commander. Let's run a quick simulation to refresh your basic training and get you ready for the battle ahead.
Alrighty.
It's important to be aware of what's happening around you at all times. First, move your view to your Marines. Good. Now that your view is focused on your Marines, have a look around.
Oh wow, that is Jesus, significantly faster. Nice, yes. Obviously, we'll be using the top-down view as much as possible. Good.
Now, select your squad of Marines.
Can I just all units them? Let's just do what it's telling us to for now.
Get yourself in order, Marines! Marines!
Good. Units must be selected before you can issue them orders. Let's issue a move order now.
You can see it's definitely looking a lot cleaner than 1 did, because this was quite a few years later. I don't know if they planned to make a sequel, but the studio that made the original got shut down.
The dark areas ahead of them are revealed. The dark areas are the fog of war. The amount of fog of war lifted depends on the unit's line of sight and firing range.
Cool. Yep, we know that. That's the same. Good. Glad they haven't changed base mechanics.
There's another squad of Marines. Let's take command of them as well.
Stand to, troops.
Oh, I didn't say local units. Did they take out the all units and local units from this game? I'd be a little bit sad, honestly. I liked that. It was charming. Hold A and move to drag the reticule known as paint select.
You ready, jarheads?
Ah, right, yeah, just the circle thing.
Now move all the units under your command to the next location.
Let's go.
Keep it up.
Let's get going.
I wonder just how basic this is going to be.
There are enemy Marines nearby. Order your squad to attack them.
Kill them.
The long straw,
Kill the mean Marines. The lean, mean, fighting Marines.
To automatically attack enemies when they are within firing range.
Well in, lads.
Good work, Commander. Your units have taken some damage during combat, but you have earned a leader point.
Oh.
You can spend a leader point to unlock a leader power. Let's choose a power that will heal your units.
Okay, that's different then. And it's not up on the D-pad anymore, it's left
Good.
trigger.
Now select the restoration drone's leader power.
Costs 1 leader point. Heal all buildings and units in the target area. So it's the same as the healing field from the previous one, but instead of it costing supplies, it costs a leader point. And I don't know how you earn those exactly, but I'm sure I will understand.
You've unlocked restoration drones.
Oh.
Now let's use them to heal your units.
Okay, that's the restoration. The point is just to unlock it, and then supplies and energy to use it.
Now you've readied your leader power. Use it to heal your units. Leader powers can make the difference between victory and defeat, so use them wisely.
It's much clearer how big the circle is in this one. One thing I noticed with the original was that sometimes the green
More
field...
enemies are coming. Move your Marines into cover in that garrison.
Move out with me.
Sometimes the green field would be slightly hard to tell just how big it was.
Get in and get comfy.
Go, go, lads. Hello. Is that the Wolverine? He's got his big old missile pods.
Good. Garrison units are better protected from enemy attacks.
Wow, they're annihilating. Much better protected, Jesus.
Impressive. Your units have become veterans through combat. Veteran units are tougher and more effective in combat.
Good, good. Veterancy gained, indicated by that. Select your garrison units. Leave garrison.
Affirmative.
Next, you'll need to build more units to grow your army. Move all your units to the marked base plot.
Move out. Move. Move out, Marines.
Cool, cool. Okay, so there are a few new things to learn, but it is mostly the same as previously. Hopefully people don't mind the fact that I'm showing the tutorial.
You'll need resources to build your first fire base. Let's go collect those resources now.
Obviously, it's like
When
unfailable.
building structures and units, you'll use two types of resources: power and supply. Always keep an eye out for resources on the battlefield. There are some supply caches nearby. Move your Marines over to them and gather the supplies inside.
I may need to tone down how fast this thing moves. Is there a thing in options for how fast the camera moves? Because I'm finding it going a little bit too fast for accuracy. Is there not an option for camera speed? What would it be in? Gameplay, maybe? Wait, no, that's what I clicked. Controller? Controller layout. No, it wouldn't be any of those. Video, maybe? No. Okay, maybe you can't control the camera. I was just noticing that like I was having trouble getting it exactly where I wanted it here.
Secure those resources, Marines.
Oh well, I'm sure I'll get used to it. It just feels significantly faster than the Halo Wars 1 camera is all. And I've just finished playing that a few days ago, so...
28 years just wasn't enough, shut-eye. Your boots are filthy.
Didn't I click? Hello?
We sound off, Marines. Ready. Eyes on me, Marines.
Good. Notice that
Oh!
your supply increased after the gathering of supply caches.
You actually have to walk through them. It's not a walk near them and they'll collect them. It's actually take them through the thing.
Next, gather some power by collecting these power resources.
Let's do
Okay, this is
troops.
different. This wasn't in the original game. You had reactors providing power, but that was a base thing. A base building thing, and there was nothing like these.
Let's go.
Shake the tail.
Let's show those creeps what it means to be a Marine! Wait, we do get back pay for those.
You've got enough resources to build that base. Select the base plot and call it in. Now call in a fire base from the Spirit of Fire. Good. The fire base will take some time to build, so it's a good time to collect more supplies while you wait.
Man, that takes a hell of a lot longer than the previous one did in the previous game.
Marines reporting for duty. Marines.
Gathering resources.
Gathering resources.
Got it, sir. I ain't
Okay,
giving
you actually have to
anyone a
click.
piggyback.
You have to
Let's
click
go.
quite a bit past the supplies, because if you click on
Move
them,
out,
they stop
Marines.
before they reach them, it seems. Yeah, this was a very quick job in Halo 1. They just jumped in, slide it down, Bob's your uncle.
Scavenge what you got on orders. Let's go.
Definitely seems like it's a bigger job this time.
Move out with me.
Your fire base is now ready. You'll need a supply pad to boost your supply income. Call one in on the empty build socket.
Yeet. Also noticing that, like, when I select an option in a menu, because I'm holding up to select that option, when I click A and the menu disappears, I'm, like, zooming across the map a little bit, which I... Did that happen in Halo 1? I don't think I remember it happening in Halo 1.
Excellent. Notice that you now have a continuous stream of supplies from the supply pad.
Indeedy. A slow stream.
Now recruit a squad of Marines from your fire base's central structure.
Oh? Marines aren't from the barracks anymore? Okay, that's interesting. Flexible ground troops, quick capture unit. Can I build? No, I can't build anything else. Interesting. So have they removed the barracks completely then? Or are the barracks going to be used for something else?
All units out
You
and on
ready,
the ground.
jarheads? Move out.
Marines are a good all-purpose infantry unit and can always be recruited from any base or mini-base. Note that they only require supply resources to produce. Your other resource is power. Build a generator so you can produce power.
I got the power. 200. Okay, if I just let go of the stick as I press A, then it doesn't jerk me particularly fast. That's alright. So in this one, the things are being airdropped in rather than coming up from underground. I did find it interesting in the original because it was like everything that you could choose was already brought in with the base itself, and you were just selecting which to summon up to take the spot above
Now
the
you have a
ground.
steady income of the two resources, power and supply.
Whereas this time, they're being dropped from orbit just like the base was.
Next, build a barracks so you can recruit advanced infantry units.
Well, there's my question answered. Trains infantry units to counter infantry, vehicles, and buildings. So if Marines, regular Marines can be recruited out of there, so I'm guessing like ODSTs? Because ODSTs were like a big upgrade before. Like, you had to go quite significantly through the upgrade trees to get ODSTs, but maybe... I don't know, or they'll just be different type. Like, there were the flamethrower troops in the original, which I didn't use that
Build a
much,
squad
but...
of Hellbringers from the barracks. Like all advanced units, they require both supplies and power to build.
Hellbringers. Anti-infantry, strong rush unit, cannot attack air. Okay, so are those the flamethrowers? I think he's holding a flamethrower, right? So that's just a new name for them. And then on top of the Hellbringers thing, it shows they're good against buildings and people, but because those icons are green, but then bad against vehicles and cannot harm air.
Hellbringers are powerful anti-infantry units.
Oh, that's what it was. No, it's because in the original, when you pressed A, it didn't shut the menu. That's what it is. You had to manually exit the menu, and so when you were doing that, you weren't holding the
Good
direction.
work. Building units is crucial to success on the battlefield.
So maybe that's just a thing for the tutorial then.
The enemy is making a final attack, Commander. Use your units to defeat them.
Man, I love the look of that fire. That fire looks really, really good. Even though the back guy is totally shooting it through the person in front of him. But
Good
what
job.
can you do?
That's the last of them. You've completed basic training. You can now complete the advanced training or head straight down to the war. Good luck. out
Okay,
there,
are you going to
Commander.
give me the option to do the advanced training right now? Or are you just going to take me in? Because I ain't backing out of the main menu. Oh, that's cool. It's the Ark. with its little planet thing in the middle that they mine resources from to make the Halo rings. I know Halo lore now. It's a good feeling. Oh, okay. Did it just take us back to the main menu automatically? For the first time completion, you've earned a Blitz card pack. Enjoy. Sure. Learn more about advanced techniques to gain the edge in battle. Should we do this, folks? I guess we may as well. I feel like I would probably be fine without it. I mean, I was completely fine in Halo Wars 1 without the advanced one. I didn't fail a single mission, so I'm sure I would be fine.
Tutorial training, Commander. Advanced training will give you the upper hand on the battlefield. First, we're going to cover how to increase your base's tech level. Higher base tech levels unlock new building slots and the production of more advanced units and unit upgrades. Upgrade your fire base to a combat station now.
Okay, so that's the same. What's this? Grenade throw. Can throw grenades at targets. Grenades are effective against scout vehicles. Grenades cannot target air. Okay, so that's an upgrade for the Marines. So, yeah, that just is all done out the central hub now. Okay, let's get that going. I can't actually back out this menu right now. I just have to watch it complete.
Upgrading your base has unlocked some unit upgrades. Upgrading units boosts their combat effectiveness. Let's upgrade your Marines with a grenade throw special ability. Good. Your upgrade will be ready in a few seconds.
Wow, that's much faster than our previous upgrades.
Marines have now been upgraded with a special ability to throw grenades. Use your Marines' grenades to quickly clear out those enemies.
We're up, Leathernecks.
Under fire from ground troops!
Impressive, Commander. Units' special abilities can vary, but they always improve your unit's effectiveness in battle. Special abilities take a while to recharge before they can be used again, so timing is important. Use them wisely.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's move on to advanced unit selection techniques. Here come some reinforcements now. Now, select all your units from across the battlefield.
Oh.
Selecting all your units can be useful for quickly moving all your units at once. Move all your units to the next waypoint mark.
I wonder what left bumper does now then, because previously right bumper was local and left bumper was all, but now right bumper is local and double right bumper is all. I feel like that's not necessarily a great change depending on what left bumper actually does now.
Move!
Making a move.
I guess we'll find out. But it was nice to have that distinction of this button does this thing and this button does this thing, rather than having them both do the same.
Your selected units are always shown grouped by the type at the bottom of the screen. Cycle through your selected unit types now. Notice how the selection around each unit changes as you cycle through. Cycling is a good way to quickly select individual types of units from a larger group. Now let's review other ways to quickly select units of the same type.
Double tap A on one of your units to select all units of that type on screen.
Well done.
Please.
Each unit type has its own strengths and weaknesses. Knowing how to use those strengths and exploit those weaknesses is the key to victory.
Sweet.
Your D-pad can be used to move quickly around the battlefield. Press left on the D-pad to jump to your base. If you have multiple bases, multiple presses to the left on your D-pad will cycle through all your bases. Next, press down on the D-pad to jump to your units. If you have multiple units across the map, repeatedly pressing down will jump between clusters of units. Now hold up on the D-pad to set a rally point. This is where new units move to when they are built from your bases.
It's set.
You have a battlefield alert. Press right on the D-pad to jump to the alert and take out the enemy.
Hang on, was left bumper the leader power menu now? I've already forgotten.
Control groups are another way of managing large numbers of troops, and effective unit control is essential to winning battles. Now let's assign some units to a control group using what you've already learned. Select all local units.
I think they already told me that left bumper is leader powers now, whereas that was previously up on the D-pad.
Now assign those units to a control group.
Okay, this is new, I think. Hold down RT to change your D-pad to control group mode. Next, hold down any direction on the D-pad to assign your selected units to a control group.
Excellent. Now you can use the D-pad to quickly select those units assigned to that control group. Let's try that now. Now use
selection.
the D-pad to select the units assigned to that control group again. Good. You can have one control group assigned to each of the directions on the D-pad.
Okay.
Now move all your units to the next waypoint marker.
What's the little blue bubble above their heads? Is that saying that their grenade is ready to use, perhaps? Quite possibly.
We're moving out, squad!
There are enemies above you on the high ground. Units on higher ground will have an offensive advantage, so get up there and deal with them quickly.
Is the rally flag supposed to be coming with us? If putting the did I put the rally flag on top of a group, and so that assigns the flag to that group, and now anyone coming out the base will move to wherever that group is? That's interesting.
Move out, Marines!
Let's blow this joint.
That is interesting. Because well, I mean, maybe I just never tried it, but
Above. Move your units up there to take them out.
maybe I just never tried it. But I don't remember that being an option in the original.
We won't always get cozy jobs like this, Marines! Have fun! So pretty!
Come on, you ugly.
Now that you're on higher ground, you have good visibility over the ground below. Units on higher ground have extended sight and firing ranges. Engaging an enemy from higher ground can let you shoot them before they can shoot you back.
Shooting them right through the wall, hey.
Hey, watch it!
Now keep moving to the next objective marker.
I ain't giving anyone a piggyback. Let's go!
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have managed without this, but oh well, it's fine. Good to know, at least.
You've reached a bridge. Move a unit to the control panel to activate the bridge. Cross the bridge to reach the next objective marker.
Aight.
Move out with me!
Come on, fam.
Careful, Commander. We've detected enemy air units nearby. Every type of unit has a counter unit. Marines are an effective counter to air units, so I'm sending in Marine reinforcements now. To base. Use your Marines to destroy those air units, Commander.
Where'd you want us, sir? Step it up, Marines!
Seems like you
This is
can't
nothing
use
more than a
Y on
mop-up
air units.
job.
When I press it, they don't throw their grenades, which makes
Good work,
sense.
Commander, but we're not done yet.
Because
The enemy is planning a counterattack with Scorpion tanks, which will easily destroy your Marines. Vehicles are vulnerable to air units, so I'm sending you some Hornets to counter the enemy tanks.
nice. Just watch it happen, I guess.
They won't know what hit 'em.
Oh my god, I just noticed in the bottom right, 12 out of 80, the population cap was 30 in the original. And you could upgrade it to 40.
Stock up another
But
head
it's
full
just
of Hornets.
base
Excellent.
80 now?
But now the enemy is sending in Marines to counter your air units.
Give me some Scorpions then.
Your air units won't last long against their Marines, so friendly Scorpion tanks are inbound to help deal with them.
It's just teaching the rock, paper, scissors nature, which I will, of course, never actually use as all units attack every time. Don't even need to direct them. It's just watch it play out kind of thing at this point. Just showing you how the different classes are good against other different classes. It seems like, despite it being made by a different team, and despite it being years and years and years after the original, for the most part, it all is pretty much the same. Couple of differences here and there.
That's the last of the enemy units, Commander. Well done. Choosing the right unit to counter enemy units is key to your...
Warning, your controller's been disconnected. Excuse me? It's fucking full charge.
Success on the battlefield. The enemy base has been located. Use the tactics we've covered to destroy all enemy forces.
Alright. All units! Attack! No, I shouldn't. I should actually try.
Ready when you are, sir.
Okay, you lads go there.
Piece of cake.
You lads go there. And
Under fire from enemy air
you
units.
lads
Over.
go
Moving out, squad.
there.
Hostile down, over. I got shells older than some of these kids.
Fuck them up real good. You can really see the destruction more in this one. Bits and pieces flying off and stuff.
We destroyed an enemy structure.
Oh, hey, Cutter. Nice to see you.
Congratulations, Commander. You have completed advanced training. Good luck out there.
Cool. I mean, yeah, I'd have been totally fine without having done that. But it's good to have a refresher, I suppose. And know a few different little bits that are possible. But for the most part, my tactic in the original was all units attack. And I imagine for the most part in this one, my tactic will be all units attack. We'll see how it goes. Oh, advanced tutorial. A mission pack. Oh, another blitz thing. Okay. You've retreated. Oh boy, another. Yay. Excitement. Okay, let's actually do the thing then, shall we? It's going to be a long part one, but I'm sure everyone is more than okay with that. Official status lost with all hands. 28 years later.
Captain, wake up. Something has happened. The Spirit of Fire is in a situation I could not anticipate. I'm certain Professor Anders would enjoy that little admission, so let's keep it between us, shall we? We've been adrift for just over 28 years. I've made quite a few repairs while you were sleeping, so ship systems are 100%. Cryo worked well, and med stats on all remaining crew are green. As for me, well, regulations are clear about final dispensation at the end of an AI's 7-year lifespan. I took care of my own arrangements rather than wake you.
No!
I didn't want to... Well, I hope you can forgive this final breach of protocol. It was a pleasure and an honor to serve with you, sir. Do look after everyone for me, would you? Goodbye, Captain.
No!
Serena out.
I didn't think of that. She offed herself because she reached the fucking rampancy stage. She's about to. But Serena was the best. Oh, that is sad, man. I assumed I'd have another full game of Serena with her fucking witty dialogue. That genuinely makes me sad. I didn't even think.
I'll need to get down there. Immediately, of course.
Good morning to you too, Professor.
I'm sorry, Captain. It's good to see you too. But just look at it.
She looks different.
What is it? And where are we?
No idea. Our astronavigation system can't pinpoint a location. We're not on the map anymore.
We didn't drift out of the galaxy in 28 years, Professor. Sensor records show we arrived via slip space less than an hour ago.
Our slip space drive is gone. However we got here, it wasn't us who initiated the trip.
Interesting.
Something down there must have opened the portal from this end and pulled us in.
Captain Cutter, sir, we received a signal from the surface. It's UNSC.
Signal to my location, Lieutenant. Let's hear what they have to say.
I'm sorry, Captain, I can't play it for you, sir. The message has an encryption scheme we haven't seen before.
Security measures would advance without us. But it is coming through on a UNSC frequency. This is good. When we left, the war wasn't going well. The signal means the UNSC's still fighting, or maybe we even won. What's the source of the transmission?
We don't have the surface details yet, sir. Something down there is blocking our scans, and without Serena... But we do have a rough location. Should be simple enough to triangulate once we pick up the signal from the ground.
Cutter to Jerome.
Reporting, Captain.
Prep Spartan Red Team and a small recon squad. Professor Anders will send you the coordinates. Find out who's sending that signal. Be on the ground within the hour. Travel light.
Roger that, Captain. Recon only.
28 years, Professor. Let's see what kind of galaxy we woke up to.
God damn, that looks gorgeous. It's an interesting idea. Like, when they left, the war was just beginning and things
Professor
weren't going
Anders,
well.
any update on the source of that signal?
It wasn't easy, but I've narrowed it down to a small sector, and our recon teams are investigating now.
I've cleared up the scans a bit, and it looks like there's a UNSC outpost or research station, but it's heavily damaged. It doesn't look good, but the Spartans will handle it. They always do.
It would be a lot faster if you let me go down with them, Captain.
Without Serena here, I need you on the ship, Professor. Besides, we don't know what's waiting for us down there. Jerome, get Red Team to the Professor's coordinates, ASAP. I want you to make first contact with whoever's sending that signal.
Understood, sir. We'll find them.
Cool.
Spirit of Fire Actual. I'm approaching the drop zone with Red Team. Stand by for drop, Red Team.
Looking forward to shaking off some cobwebs, sir. Feels good to have our feet back on real ground again, doesn't it, Alice?
You saw this place on the drop down, Douglas. Nothing real about it.
Alice is right. We don't know what's waiting for us down there. Keep your eyes out for trouble.
Alrighty. Yeah, so this must be after Halo 3 then, right? So the war's over, and I guess some UNSC forces.
Up ahead. Let's move out.
I guess some UNSC forces were left on the Ark, or maybe there were return trips.
092, ready to go. Moving to position.
Wait, where are we going? Oh, just casually
Spot,
going in the
moving
complete
out.
wrong direction.
Getting going.
We got our red team back at least, though. Fucking love red
Moving
team.
out. On the move.
Oh, hey lads.
Reporting, sir. We set up charges to clear a path for you when you're ready. I don't know what they were defending against, but there's some heavy-duty barricades here.
The fuck is this?
Everybody get clear. I'm there. Light up those charges, Alice.
Not exactly a hard target, sir. Enemy building neutralized. On the run. On the way.
Phoenix log collected. You
Jerome,
collected a Phoenix log.
These aren't military defenses.
No, these were made in a hurry. They must have been desperate. Why wouldn't they have defenses? They must have expected to be a target for the Covenant.
Won't be a challenge, sir.
Well, I didn't get to read what the Phoenix log was, but I'm sure we can look it up later. Or you guys can let me know in the comments.
On my way.
Just some type of collectible thingy.
Hold on. Jump up ahead. My way.
Yeet!
I've missed this! On the move.
I mean, you haven't.
These are research buildings, no defenses. The people here weren't soldiers. They were scientists.
I see plasma burns. Lots of them. Looks like Covenant work.
On the way.
He says he's missed this, but he's been fucking asleep for the
More
last
plasma
28
burns.
years.
They didn't leave much standing.
Whoever it was, it looks like they're long gone.
We'll know more when we get to the source of that signal. That's our way across. Let's get that bridge activated. There.
What's a Nightingale doing here?
Do we have wounded?
That's new. Haven't seen
Get
that
it going.
before. A nightingale.
Making my way. Moving out. On my way. Moving to position.
It's one of our recon teams, sir. We found them like this when we arrived. Didn't see what hit them.
Looks like we may see some action after all.
Moving out. We'll go.
Jerome, our recon team scouted out this portal that will take you down to that signal. I've ordered the rest of our forces to stay back and protect your exit while you investigate.
Yes, sir. On the way.
Okie doke.
I'm there. Professor, we found some more portals. There's something strange about them.
Odd. They look like they've been modified. And those machines attached to them aren't UNSC tech. Keep an eye out for any more of them.
Lots of
Making my
doors
way.
and places.
Henry Lamb Research Outpost. Spirit of Fire, we're outside. Base looks clear from out here. Let's see who's been calling.
Pilot table, 10 o'clock.
Spartans, thank God. We have to get out of here.
Identify.
Isabel, UNSC Logistics, Arc Research Outpost.
Isabel, where are the survivors? What's the strength of the Covenant force here?
Covenant? No, why would... Listen.
No?
You're in incredible danger.
What was that?
It's him.
You're coming with us.
Who? Jesus.
As I suspected. Nothing but a man.
Red Team Leader, this is Recon 1. You have multiple hostiles approaching your
be the Spartan casualty.
Hunt them down.
Immediate evac requested.
Find out where they came from.
Douglas, stay with me.
And bring me back anything
Douglas!
useful.
Holy shit.
Come on, come on!
Do we have a plan?
We do. Jerome, the Spirit of Fire action.
Cutter here. Status.
Sir, requesting danger close. On our location, trailing north. Commence 5 seconds.
Interesting plan.
Understood. Archer missiles inbound.
Fuck me, that's gorgeous. That might be one of the best cutscenes in the whole franchise.
Hang on.
Oh boy. Oh boy, we're playing. We're playing.
Oh, what's happening out there?
Run.
Where are we going?
We're fucking off. There's no way.
Sit tight.
Then we're coming back for that brute.
I tried to warn you. You're lucky to be alive.
Watch out! Over there!
They're using the Ark's portals.
Portals. Why is it always portals?
The controls to the bridge. Alice, now.
On it!
Make it quick. They're closing in.
That's it! Move! I'll cover you!
I love the color scheme. Oh.
She's gone.
Don't you believe it, Isabel. We're on board, pilot. Let's go.
We have a medical team standing by for Douglas, Jerome. I want a full report from you and that AI as soon as you get back to the Spirit of Fire.
Oh, I'm starting to understand. That's the color scheme of the brutes in Infinite, right? So this is going to link into Infinite? Okay, cool, cool. Because it seemed like mostly brutes there. It was a brute that we spoke to at the end of the Infinite demo that we watched. And that's definitely the color scheme we've seen in Infinite, the red. Like there were red hunters and red ghosts and all that. Cool. I actually got a gold. That's unexpected. I didn't feel like I did much. But very, very cool. There wasn't any combat in that mission. It was just set up. But that cutscene gotta be one of the best in the franchise. That was wow. Just watching the chief dude, are they called chieftains? The like leaders? Just like completely annihilate a team of very highly trained Spartans, and we know how good they are because like that final cutscene, or not final, near the end of Halo Wars 1 showed just how freaking good they were against a squad of elites. And then that guy just comes along and he's like getting stabbed multiple times and shot at, and he just does not give a fuck. Cool. Okay, well, we'll leave it there for today. That's a good warm-up, good taster session for Halo Wars 2, and I am very, very interested to see where we go from here and see more of those gorgeous Blur cutscenes. I wonder if Infinite's cutscenes are being done by Blur. I feel like it's pretty much universally agreed upon. Oh, good. Blitz card pack. I feel like it's pretty universally agreed upon that the Blur cutscenes are the best cutscenes. Like, everyone's just like, they're so good. So hopefully Infinites will be done by Blur as well. Just because it seems like they are top of their field in doing just gorgeous looking cutscenes. We shall see. Anyway, that marks the end of the first part of Halo Wars 2. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And if you really like what I do, there is a Patreon link in the description. Anything you could afford to send my way would be hugely helpful. Thank you very much for that, if you could. And yeah, I'll see you next time for more Halo Wars 2. Thanks for watching. See you then.